Hello guys and welcome to my screencast I've created for my online ePortfolio. I'm just going to get straight into it here. The first slide here is about education, and on the left hand side you can see a picture of my twin brother and I when we graduated from our secondary school, Clonking College, in 2015. On the right hand side you can see a picture of myself, my auntie, my father and my grandmother. This is when I graduated from Blackrock Further Education Institute. The graduation was held in UCD, and I achieved the Level 6 QQI award in retail marketing and management. On the next slide, if you look on the left hand side, it's a picture of my friend David from my course in IDT. We set up kind of like a mini stall in the chapel in IDT where you basically sold double decker bars and cans of Coke, and you could play some FIFA. Just kind of an experimental stall to see how many numbers we could get. It was actually quite popular. We made quite a big profit on it. And if you look at the picture on the right hand side, it's a picture of myself, David, Hugo and Jack. At the end of the year we decided to make it like an official stall, and we sold smoothies, and it was actually really successful, and we're both really proud of it, and we made a profit, and yep, it worked out well in the end. The next slide is about kind of like experience. So if you look at the left, it's basically a snapshot I took after I finally got promoted to the bar after being a cleaner in the Wetherspoons pub known as the 40 Wood. It's not really a professional photo, but it's the only one I had of when I finally got promoted, and I guess you can kind of see how happy I am. And on the right is a picture of my first mystery shopper score as a bartender. As you can see, I got 100%. I was really happy with this because it kind of showed that not only like am I determined to finally get on the bar, but I can actually do a good job. And I'm glad it's done to me because not a lot of employees got 100%. The next one experience is, if you look on the left hand side, it's me pulling a point in Wetherspoons. It was actually the day of my last shift. I was there for 2.5 years and went from cleaner to bar associate to team leader. And I finally decided to move on and try another career in sales. I work in Dundrum now in Michael Kors, but yeah, and as you can see, that's on the right. In my first week of Michael Kors, I finished overall in sales. I came finish first. But you can see like the second best average domestic sale, second in UPT, first in sales per hour, and third in my sales. So I was really happy that in my first week I managed to beat everyone else in terms of those scores, so I was very happy with that. On to the next slide. This is also about experience and kind of skills. On the left you can see a picture of myself and the Wetherspoons pub team that beat all the other regional Irish pub teams in Wetherspoons to qualify for the finals in Wembley with the charity called Click Sergeant. We played quite an integral part, and I think we had about 6 games in total. And on the right hand side, it was the team that actually went over to Wembley. We finished second in the final. Unfortunately, we didn't win it, but I'm glad that we made it all the way over there because we were the only Irish team regarded as the underdogs, and we actually did quite well. It was also a free trip out the company paid for, so I'm very happy to say that not only am I good at football, but I can kind of play against other teams from England, which are arguably like a lot of young talent, since like majority of kids their age play football. On to the next slide here is more kind of about skills and stuff. As you can see, I'm a bit of a nerd. I play a lot of video games. On the left is my highest winning streak in Tekken 7's Treasure Battle mode. I got 41 wins in a row. Not really an achievement as such, but more just kind of displaying my skills because I'd like to enter a Tekken tournament at the end of the month in August. And I'd like to think that I have quite a good chance of finishing highly. So, I mean, you get money for doing well in it, so hopefully. And on the right is the picture of one of my game results from Destiny 2. I finished top of the leaderboards. It kind of shows that although I don't take video games seriously, I guess I'm quite skilled at them. On the next one here is achievements and accomplishments. Again, left is a picture of our pub from Leary finishing second in, the Wetherspoons annual Kick for Click Sergeant charity football tournament. It's a picture of my friend Dominic, who I used to work with, holding up the runners-up medal, and you can see on the scoreboard that we finished second. On the right was a picture from my professional photo shoot when I finally returned to Assets Modelling Agency, and I was really proud of this because I've always wanted to go back to modelling, and I finally got accepted. And on the left, it's a picture of me when I got promoted to the role of team leader in Wetherspoons pub known as 40 Foot. Yeah, it's just the first time I got promoted, so I was very happy with that. And on the right is when I finally got my provisional driving license.